Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good
Good morning, sir.
Sir.
Good morning, sir.
morning. Now listen. Today I'll be finishing off errors and measurements. We will be left with one more lecture before your holidays or whatever you say. That lecture will utilize for taking up doubts of the leftover booklet, exercise 3 and 4, and
Assignment.
Calculus-based assignment.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Today, if last half an hour permits, we'll start with calculus-based kinematics ka assignment ka few problems we'll finish off today in the last half an hour. Right? Today, you people will be solving problems on errors and measurements. Fine. Now, there is one tricky part left over in errors and measurements. It has to be taught: vernier caliper and screw gauge. वर्नियर कैलिपर एंड स्क्रू गेज का दिक्कत ये है कि for me to show this way is easy. For you to understand the reading on it, right? Either a video should be made or videos from YouTube will have to be used. We are facing this small subtopic is left pending even for your seniors. Reason this should be used by you. You should have it in your hand when you are using it. It's not something that I can explain. It's an experimental part, which becomes very easy in a live lecture or when you people do it in the practical lab. Right? Vernier caliper and screw gauge. I have the equipment to demonstrate it, but it will not be easy over the camera. Your hand should run on it to see the reading, vernier coincidence, least count, and all that. So that subtopic is pending for your seniors as well as you. Once I am under the impression, once the live lectures start, in the practicals they'll show you. Agar nahi hua last May over the camera by whatever means possible, I will explain. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, what is the name of the equipment?
What was the
Vernier caliper.
Vernier caliper.
vernier caliper? Incidentally, ICSE students have that in 9th.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
sir.
We will
Yes.
have to go a bit into detail, though it is not very much different from what you learned in 9th. Vernier caliper is a very small equipment. See, kinematics you learned in 9th also, but what we learn now and then, there is huge difference.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Vernier caliper में उतना difference नहीं होगा. The difference is if somebody learned vernier caliper in ICSE in 9th very thoroughly, it is the same. With little bit of a catch, which will hardly take 5 minutes for me to explain. So vernier caliper, screw gauge, ICSE students handled in 9th, but the other batch students need to be explained. Okay.
Sir, for Homi Baba level 2 also, PS conducted many practicals, so there also we practiced vernier caliper and screw gauge.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's great. That makes my life simple. No, it makes it complicated. Now, few of you know very well, few of you don't know anything about it.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Difficult for me. Right? Okay. Now, we learned systematic error, we learned random error, we solved one problem or two problems in errors, right?
Yes, sir.
Three problem.
Okay. Okay. I need you people to solve one or two. Now, y is equal to x square. They ask some very simple problems. They ask for fractional error in y. Find fractional error in y. Fractional error means what are you supposed to calculate? Dy by y.
dy by.
What do you do? This dy by dx is equal to 2x. Dy by y is 2x dx. Dy is 2x dx. Right? Now dy by y is 2x dx divided by, what is y? X square. I divided both sides by y. Why did you divide both sides by y? Your requirement is dy by y. Dy by y is 2 dx by x. Fractional error in y. Sometimes they ask you even such silly questions which they have done. Make a note of it. Next problem you will try. Now the question asked is y is equal to ln x. Percentage error in x is 5%. Percentage error in x is 5%. Find percentage error in y. Is it over?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Dy by dx is 1 upon x. Dy is dx upon x. Dy by y is dx upon y will come in
X
the
log X.
denominator ln x and x. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
What did he ask?
सर परसेंटेज एरर इन y तो सर डेल्टा y सीधा मतलब डेल्टा x अपॉन x आया था तो 5% हो जाता ना, फिर y से क्यों डिवाइडेड?
You don't need to do all this. Don't come tell me. This is into 100 dx by x divide into 100 dx by x into 100. Percentage error in x, you have given me this to be 5%. Right? Now percentage error in dy brings this 100 to the denominator. Percentage error is 0.05.
Sir, I have a doubt. Sir, here dy is just the error, now percentage error will be dy by y into 100, no?
Calculate
Yes,
that.
sir, same doubt.
Calculate that.
So dy by y comes to be 1 upon 20 ln. I mean 5 by ln in percent.
Yes, sir. Percentage by 100 by 20 ln 20 I. That is 5 by.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Now I'll show you one question on the screen. Are you able to see question number 17?
Yes, yes, sir.
Question number 17, please solve. Don't type anything in the chat box. On the screen, I have got this question. I will not be able to read your chats. Don't type anything in the chat box. I'll not be able to read. Can I stop the screen share?
So one.
Now listen. Answer for this will be only D. Quite a few of you typed the wrong answers. Right? Firstly, 2D sine theta is equal to lambda. This is what is given. Calculate D, lambda by 2 sine theta. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
I
Yes.
take you friends to make our life simple. We'll take ln on both sides. Ln D is ln lambda by 2 minus ln of sine theta. Ln A by B is ln A minus ln B. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now this is the constant. This is what you are telling me. Right? Differentiation of this. I'll skip one
One
step
by-
in between. See if you people are able to see this. Delta D by D is cot theta D. I skipped one step in between. This will become 0. It becomes cot theta d theta. Now from this I'll get the fractional error. Right? As theta increases, cot theta decreases. Do you all agree with that?
Yes.
And hence the fractional error delta d by d decreases. I skipped one step of simplification here. This is one part of it. We will have to verify even delta theta. Remember that. There are two bits. This is a multiple choice option. First, convince yourself of this and take it down till here. I want you to do the simplification here, that is the differentiation on your own.
Sir, what will happen if we differentiate D directly the way we have derived it as lambda by 2 sine theta? Sir, I tried it and I got minus cot theta d theta.
Here, technically, this is the norm. When you are taking ln, integral dx upon x is ln x. That mod will play the difference.
Okay, so sir, in such cases, we should just go with taking logs.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't copy this step directly. Please differentiate this equation with respect to theta and verify if you are getting this or not.
Sir, ln lambda by 2 will be?
0 man.
Constant.
Constant no yaar.
Yes. उसका differentiation से.
Lambda by 2 is constant, so differentiation of that is 0. This differentiation will become 1 by cos, 1 by sin theta into differentiation of sin theta is cos theta.
Sir,
Huh.
after differentiating, the negative sign goes away because of the mod we took, right, on LHS?
Right.
Okay, sir.
Say lambda was constant, right?
Done, sir.
Now the next part of this is, if you people observe delta D is d cot theta. Delta D is d cot theta into delta theta. D theta I am writing it as delta. Delta D cot theta, delta theta. Agreed?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Your requirement was not just delta D. He also asked for not just delta D by D. He also asked for delta D. Right? That's a hint. Solve that further for the next 2 bits. D value is known to you here. Lambda by 2 sin theta cot theta delta. So as theta increases, cot theta, what happens to cot theta?
Increases.
Decreases.
Decreases.
Sin theta,
Increases.
Increases.
so
Increases.
both of them are contributing to the same thing. Numerator is decreasing, overall fraction will decrease. Denominator is increasing, overall fraction is decreasing. So both of them are not contradicting. You don't need to further simplify them. Both of them are not contradicting. You don't need to further simplify that. As theta is increasing, cot theta in the numerator is decreasing. So the fraction decreases. Sin theta
Yes.
in the denominator is increasing. So the fraction 100% will decrease.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So delta D will decrease. You don't need to further simplify it because these both, when theta increases, cot theta, sin theta changes are not contradicting. They are adding up.
Sir, sir, can we do the first part without taking the launch on both the sides?
You can just play it safe. Standard way is to take the loan, but you can.
Sir, because I was getting a minus sign, so.
Then you will have to take the mod is the difference. That's what I told you. Loan once you take, you'll remember to take the mod. Close this. This was a tricky one. Can I rub the board? Can I go to the next?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
23rd problem. Are you able to see that?
Yes.
Yes.
23rd.
Sir, that 1 second resolution is the minimum count in the watch. Please
Anything
count.
I say will become the hint. Attempt on your own.
Okay, sir.
Somebody's mic is on, please switch it off. Can I stop the screen share?
Yes, sir.
1 minute.
अरे यार. Time period of a simple pendulum has been given. T is 2 pi under root L by G. G is equal to 4 pi square L by T square. Agreed?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, delta G by G is delta L by L plus 2 times delta T by T.
Yes.
Delta G by G into 100 is delta L by L plus 2 times delta T by T into 100. How much is delta L given?
0.1.
1 millimeter.
0.1 centimeter.
0.1 centimeter.
1 in centimeter. 0.1. Length is given to be
20 centimeter into 100.
100 in the I'll put it in the bracket. How much is delta T given to be?
1 second.
1 second.
Time
90.
period
By 9.
90.
into 100. This will turn out to be 2.72.
7%.
Yes, sir. 2.72.
Yes, sir. 2.7.
वही है.
Now, this is something that you people will have to understand. The closest answer will not be, you will never lower it. Even if this was 2.42, I would have answered it as 3%. Error will always be taken on the higher side. You cannot decrease the
Higher
error.
side.
They do this intentionally quite a few times.
Sir, won't the time period be the time taken for one oscillation?
Small t is n times capital T. Right? 100 oscillations on the pendulum is found to be 90 seconds. Small t is n times capital T. So this will be dt by dt is n times. Right?
Yes.
dt is, I want t will be dt by n. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Now your requirement is dt by t, right?
Yes, sir.
dt is dt by n. Small capital T is small t by n. It turns out to be dt by t is d capital T by t.
Okay, so it's independent of it.
Right? But you are supposed to know this. Keep an eye on it. They have been hitting on it quite frequently. 90 seconds. Right? Number of oscillations are 100. T will be the time period for one oscillation. Is that clear to all?
Yes, sir.
So dt by d capital T is n. So d capital T is dt by n. So now when I need d capital T by t, it will be d capital T is dt by small n, capital T is t by small n. N gets cancelled out, d capital T by capital T. Technically, this I should have written in the next step and then substituted. This is delta L by L plus 2 delta small t by small t into 100. Now your doubt would have been cleared. Where from did you get this here? I got it from here. Make a note of it.
Yes.
Done, sir.
No, JEE Advanced 2010, they asked a very similar question. Simple pendulum, 2010 JEE Advanced. They said it's a simple pendulum of length L 1 meter. This is exact value itself. That means there is no error in it. Is used to find small g. Stopwatch used. Stopwatch used in the experiment has a least count of 1 second. Remember, if delta t is not given, they will give you the least count. I explained this in the last class. Yes,
Yes,
or no?
sir.
Yes, sir.
And records 40 seconds per 20 oscillations. First option he gave delta t is 0.05 seconds. Second option he gave delta t is 1 second. Third option he gave percentage error in G is 5%. Percentage error in G is 2.5%.
Is it multiple correct?
Obviously,
Sir, but they had said find G, so like we had, what did we have to do
no,
about
the
that?
experiment was done to find G. Simple
Oh, okay.
pendulum of length 1 meter exact length was used to
Okay.
find acceleration due to gravity.
Okay, sir. Okay.
4 options.
So,
Sir, this question is multi-correct.
More than one option correct.
Okay, sir.
So many people, I think, are falling for this stuff.
So 1 minute.
Ananya Singh, can you switch on your camera? I want to see your face. You got the answer correct. Hence, I want to see. Don't get frightened. Ananya Singh.
So can you see me?
Good morning. Good, good.
Hi, sir.
Which center are you from?
Swaminand Devi.
Good.
sir, answer is not BD, right? Okay, sir.
Sir, BC.
Adarsh, Praveen, Lakshmi. You people got it correct. Adarsh, Praveen, Lakshmi. Okay, okay, okay. Now stop typing. So many people typing. Have a look at it. T is n times capital T. Agreed? Now,
Yeah.
dt by d capital T is n. D capital T is dt by n. Now, he gave you stopwatch used by the least count 1 second for 20 oscillations. Right?
Yes.
1 by 20, 0.05.
Sir, but then
Records, why so? Because it records 40 seconds for 20 oscillations. And you used a stop clock for of least count 1 second. Right? Stop clock least count is for 1 second. So D capital T is dt by n. You have measured 20 oscillations. Your measurement is for 20 oscillations using a stop clock for 1 second least count. Then comes G is equal to 4 pi square L by T square. Delta G by G is delta L by L plus 2 times delta T by T. Delta L he gave me is 0. Delta L don't exist. Right? Percentage error in this. Delta G by G into 100 is 2 delta t by t into 100. You calculated delta t. You even calculated t. What is t? T is 40 seconds by 20. Yeah, we are dividing by 20. T also you are dividing by 20. Don't forget. This becomes 2 seconds. 2 times 0.05 by 2 into 100. How much is this turning out to be? 5%?
Yes, so 5%.
So interestingly, because you people divided dt by dt, numerator and denominator by n, you took delta small t by small t, you got the answer for percentage error in G. But when he asked you only for delta t, there everybody went wrong. Numerator and denominator by n, when you divided, here everybody got it correct. Because here delta t by t was delta small t by small t. Nobody went wrong with this. All of you reported 5%. Problem was with delta t.
Sir, but in the last question, when you simplified this, it becomes equal to delta capital T by capital T, right?
Yes.
Yeah, when you divide, that's why you got this correct.
Oh.
Delta this. That's why I'm telling you, you're getting this correct.
Sir, I didn't understand. So if the least count is 1 second, then how is delta t 0.05? Why is it not 1 second? As you told in the last
1
class.
second was the
Yes.
least you could measure for 20 oscillations, not for one oscillation.
Okay, okay, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir. So this 0.05 is for one oscillation.
Right.
Okay, sir.
And they intentionally played this very cheap trick. JEE Advanced people don't play these cheap tricks. They clearly tell you. But nothing can be told. 2010 JEE Advanced. They wanted to do it, they did that. And that year, you know what was the irony? Partial marking didn't exist. Jan says, no, that year irony, partial marking didn't exist. People who marked B and C earned a negative mark. Part of the answer was correct. They jabardasti, they laid a trap, they made students fall into it and gave them negative marks.
So setting us up for failure.
Pardon?
Setting us up for failure.
Second.
He's saying setting us up for failure.
That's a relative competition. Everybody falls for it, so you cannot complain. If they give something separately for one student and something separately for one student, now in the online it makes sense. One batch is given such type of questions, one batch is given good questions. It makes sense that we complain. But those days it was a single paper.
Oh, okay, sir.
Oh. Yeah, this is one good question where I'll give you 5 minutes. They clubbed both systematic and random errors. What did I tell you? If they give you multiple data, it is random error. You will use statistical means.
Yes.
If they give single data, it is systematic error, the one which we were solving, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, this question in JEE, they have merged both of them. 2016, if I'm right. I should share the screen, right? Yeah. 30-second question. Are you able to see that?
Yes, sir.
It's a good one. I'll give you 5 minutes. Don't be in a hurry. Think carefully and solve. They have merged both systematic and random errors in one question.
Such a good question and only one correct answer. That's very great.
Good question should always have more than one option correct.
Yes,
क्या
sir.
logic बोलते हो यार?
Sir, if error in any of the measurement is 10.001, then also it has to be rounded off to 11 only, right?
Sir, नहीं है.
There is a small catch in what you are asking.
Okay, sir.
I will explain that way.
Sir, doesn't that depend on significant number, like digits of significant digits?
We use significant digits and get an answer. After getting the final answer, if it is something like 10 point something, then always we will take the upper value of the error. That's only for errors. But the situation is slightly different. I'll explain that in detail. Wait.
Sir, this is also multi-correct, right?
No, सिर्फ only one option correct लिखा हुआ है नीचे. क्वेश्चन देख लो.
सर मल्टीपल करेक्ट आ रहा है मतलब
वही सर.
मल्टीपल आंसर्स आ रहे हैं.
तो क्वेश्चन
तो
में भी
वो ही
लिखा है
catch
जो
है ना.
आज
ओह.
Alright, so then probably then it's a misprint in single choice. 2016 में they asked.
Sir,
Is
क्योंकि
one or
क्वेश्चन में
more
लिखा है
correct
सर which of
or-
the following statements is या are true. Statements है sir.
Okay, then more than one option is correct. Wait, let me see the answer then. It was the 32nd question. Yeah, more than one option is correct.
Okay, sir.
Second, more than one option is correct. Can I stop the screen share?
Yes, sir.
1 minute. Okay, sir.
Now listen. Question is well structured. They have given both systematic and random errors here. First of all, 5 successive measurements time period is found to be
Mean of
mean will be 0.5
5.
56 plus 0.57 plus 0.54 plus 0.59 divided by 5. How much is this turning out to be?
0.56.
So 0.556 to be exact.
0.56 seconds. Right? So then delta T mean is 0.04 plus 0 plus 0.01, 0.02, 0.03. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
How much is this turning out to be?
0.02.
0.02. 0 divided by 5 होगा ना?
Divided by 5. Only then you will get 0.02. Am I right?
Yes,
so percentage error in T. Percentage error in T is 0.02 by 0.56 into 100. How much is this turning out to be?
3.57%.
3.57%?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, percentage error in T we are done with. This was random error. This was random error. Statistical means was used. Till here, no doubt, right?
No, sir.
I'll have to rub the board for that. People have not done. Make it fast. I'll go to the second part of it. No, percentage error in small r is again direct hit. Percentage error in small r
Yes, sir. 1 upon 10.
plus or minus 1 millimeter, right?
Yes, sir.
That is 1 by 10 into 100. This is 10%. This is a very straight hit which nobody will have a problem.
Yes.
Yield.
Now, listen to the next. G is given as how much? G 7 into 4 pi square divided by 5 into r minus r divided by
T square.
T square. Am I right?
Yes,
So
sir.
far, so good. Now there will be no error in this. There's no issue with that. Our error will be delta G by G. ध्यान से सुनिए. Delta of R minus R by R minus R. 2 times delta T by T. So far,
Yes.
so good. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Here comes a problem. Delta of R minus R, X plus A plus B or A minus B.
A plus B.
Delta R plus delta. जिन लोगों ने यहाँ डेल्टा कैपिटल आर माइनस डेल्टा स्मॉल आर ले लिया, दे आर इन सो एरर यू विल नेवर सब्ट्रैक्ट.
सर नहीं तो एरर कम हो जाएगा ना अगर सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दिया तो
नेचुरली
एक्यूरेसी बढ़ जाएगी.
हाँ सर वही.
एरर recollect I wrote this Z is A minus B, delta
Yes,
Z
sir.
is delta A plus delta, right? So here it is delta capital R plus delta small r by R minus R into 2 delta T by T. He gave you delta capital R, he gave you delta small r, he gave you R, he gave you small r. You already calculated this. Right? This will be
Yes,
1
sir.
plus 1 divided by 60 minus 10 plus
Sir, 1 by 28.
2 into 3.75. Answer given
सर
is
5.7 था.
सर 5.7 3.57.
3.57.
सर 11.14% आता है.
हाँ सर 11.14 आ
11.12. Error in determining the value of G should be then reported as 12% and not 11.
Yes, sir. That's why I answered AB.
Also, there was no use of the 0.01 least count of time that given in the question.
No, while calculating the average of time, you get 0.556. So you can't take up to 3 decimal places if the accuracy is up to 2 decimal places.
I think gave the answer as D also. Or there is a misprint here. This question probably there is a misprint. Which year? 2016 J. I'll just verify this. What was the final key given? That too, they wrote one correct option. I'll have to verify this from another source. Here answer given is A, B and D. But if you are getting 11 point something, the error will be 12 and not 11. Let's see what JE did. They must have changed this key then later on, and this book which printed this might not have taken the changed key. I'll verify this. But according to us right now, answer will not be D. We will go with only A and B.
That means if exam there was an 11th option, we don't have to mark this.
Don't. Now, in regarding this, only NCERT textbook says one typical information. Keep this in your mind. No other standard book actually tells us this way, but NCERT says suppose T1 plus T2 plus T3 plus T4 by 4. You calculated something 2.56 and then you got plus or minus 0.11. Nothing wrong in reporting the answer this way. This is right. But NCERT says this is error, right? When there is an error in the first decimal place, reporting the second decimal place does not make sense. No, here this is not a question of rounding off, right? Rounding off का सवाल है ही नहीं. Significant digits लेकर ही हमने calculate किया up to significant digits. This is correct. Nothing wrong in it. You have taken significant digits. Here I had 3, here I had 3, here I had 3, here I had 3. I have taken 3 significant digits. So up to the right significant digits, this is the right way of reporting. But NCERT's clause, one of the sub-clause, conditions applied, is if there is an error in the first decimal place, reporting the second decimal does not make sense. A more appropriate way is 2.5 plus or minus 0.11. And कितना ध्यान से, this is more like a legal law issue. कितना ध्यान से बोला है, ध्यान से देखिए एनसीईआरटी कितनी बारीकी से बताया हुआ है. He did not say that this is wrong. He said a more appropriate way of representing it. अभी language समझ में आ रहा है. If ever they give you options this and this both, then go with this. Suppose I got the answer as 2.56 plus or minus 0.09. Then this is perfectly right. There will be no changes in it. Yes. But you get the answer with an error in the first decimal place, reporting the second decimal place is not so appropriate. Is this point clear to all?
Yes, sir.
सर एरर में 2 डेसिमल प्लेसेस का हो सकता है, मतलब 0.11 चलेगा वहां पे.
चलेगा. वहां you need not make it 0.1. एरर 0.11 रखना है, not चलेगा, रखना है.
हाँ सर, हाँ सर.
Right. And यहाँ पर, and see, if this option is not given, then don't tell me this is wrong, so I left it. This is right. मगर अगर इन दोनों options में से आपको select करना है, तो you will select this. Is this clear? अगर ये option नहीं दिया पेपर में, then I will 100% mark this. This answer is correct to the right significant digits. Nothing wrong, but a more appropriate way. अब ये लीगैलिटी इसीलिए आता है क्योंकि वो एनसीईआरटी में दिया हुआ. कहीं और दिया हुआ होता तो we wouldn't have given so much value for this. अब एनसीईआरटी में दिया हुआ है तो जेईई मेंस के लोग 100% उस पर हिट करेंगे.
Done, sir.
So we won't round up, right?
राउंड ऑफ क्या करूं?
तो 2.56 को 2.5 ही करना है ना, 2.6 नहीं.
अरे नहीं, राउंड ऑफ करना है. सॉरी, I committed a mistake. Round up. You will never drop a digit as it is. 2.56 को 2.6 करोगे, राउंड ऑफ करना ही है, ऐसा कभी ड्रॉप नहीं करोगे. I didn't pay attention to that.
Sir, so we have to eliminate the second decimal and then round off.
जो डेसिमल ड्रॉप कर रहे हो वहां राउंडिंग ऑफ करना ही है. एज इट इज ए नंबर को कभी ड्रॉप नहीं करो.
Okay, sir.
फोर्थ क्वेश्चन दिख रहा है? You will have last problem of the day. You will have no help from my side. You do it, you are done. You don't do it also, you are done. This problem is easy. करना है आपको.
Yes, sir.
1 second. This is a delta change. Small alphabet delta. This also can be used sometimes.
Yes, sir.
हाँ सर हाँ सर.
Right? Don't get confused with the symbol of delta. They are playing intentionally.
In partial differentiation also they use this symbol.
No, slightly different in that. Partial differentiation में do, del. This is delta.
Sir, are you checking chat?
No, no. On my screen, I have got this question. I'm not able to see the chat. I will not solve this problem. I'll tell you the answer that's at the end. Sound travels with uniform speed, but a stone, when it is falling, it is accelerating due to gravity.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sound will be traveling with uniform speed, but stone, when it is falling with an acceleration due to gravity. So I'll give you one hint. I'm stopping the screen share. Time will be under root 2L by G. Why did you get this? L is equal to half GT square.
GT square.
Stone falling plus L by B. This is the time taken by the sound to travel.
Yes, sir.
This is the time
Yes, sir.
taken by the stone to fall.
Stone to reach the.
I will not help you beyond this. Answer is 1% if I'm right.
Yes sir 1%.
Yes, sir. 1%.
0.9375 आता है but उसको round off कर देंगे.
Homework.
No
Booklet, units and dimensions. Only thing in that you will keep pending is vernier caliper and screw gauge. बाकी जो भी है, there are 3 equipments जिस पर क्वेश्चंस दिए हुए होंगे. वर्नियर कैलिपर,
screw gauge और
screw gauge. Now,
Screw.
incidentally, there is a third equipment called Searle's apparatus. Searle's apparatus, which measures Young's modulus. Young's modulus, right? ये 3 इक्विपमेंट पर क्वेश्चंस पेंडिंग रख के पूरा यूनिट्स एंड डायमेंशंस का नोट्स एक बार घुमाइए. Go through your notes. We have done units and dimensions in detail, right? Have a look at it and then solve the booklet. Wednesday's class, I'll be taking up doubts of the assignment sheet left over on calculus based kinematics and your kinematics 2 ka balance booklet. I will not start Newton's laws of motion before your vacation.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. And in the page textbook also the answers of that older question that we were discussing is A, B and D only. D is also given.
I also felt that something wrong in it. 11 point, how much you got? 11.14. They rounded off to 11. I think that is not fair. Always we round off because JEE people themselves gave questions on it. Let me see.
एरर मतलब कि 11.14 कम से कम होगा, उससे ज्यादा कितना भी हो सकता है, उससे कम नहीं हो सकता.
वही सर, अगर 11.14
होगा, right? Anything should be greater than that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
JEE will not commit that mistake here. Let me see before I confidently tell you that JEE people are wrong. I'll just see that again, verify it from multiple sources.
Okay, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
See you people in the next class.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.